Earn money to buy bags, ma. Okay, very good. Okay, let's hope I will not fail you. Okay, yes. Okay, this is a very important talk, which I could have waited for tomorrow, but I'm not so sure whether I should wait until tomorrow. Hazel, good day to you, and a good evening to you. Okay. We should download the slides plus one. I'll try to keep this talk to half an hour. How about that? Yes. Why? Good to see you. Natsukun, Natsukun, good to see you too. Yes. Okay. Huge blast of light. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Good to see you too. Good, very good midnight to you. Sorry, I started so late. Just now I was part timing because my wife was lost her voice, so I had to be heavily involved. Yes. Desmond, she won't be singing for close to 1 month because she's not with us. Okay. Slide plus one. Okay. Because there's a lot of action in the stock market right now, so I have to share with you all quickly. Sounds like my voice is losing soon. My wife really lost her voice. So today got talk better and no talk. Love your updates. Thank you. So is this talk 1987? Yes, it is. Finally bought away. Such ETF cannot be bought via online. No, I bought online. Yes, please give a like, gentlemen and ladies. So far, good to see you. Okay, Shen, good to see you. Okay, once you download the slides, let me know and I'll start. Okay. Today we're short talk. Can share whether you subscribe any newspaper? No, I don't. Completely don't. No, I completely don't. Every information can be free. CPI report out last night and I have info from you. Actually, I wanted to talk yesterday night already, but I think it was a bit too early. I wanted all the market info to digest. Tonight coincide with total 8 million draw again. I hope you win. Okay. Mr. Lu, buy Lohan for your wife and drink it often. Remove the flame and cover. It's the problem. I'm in Europe right now. I go and tell the Angmo what's Lohan Kwa, they won't know what's Lohan Kwa. Okay. So before I start, me and my wife have came to this conclusion that we are going to do less live streaming ourselves. So we are hiring staff. So Premium Mall is hiring live streamers. So I hope that everybody, please, not everybody, sorry, whoever is interested to be live streamers, especially ladies. I think ladies can do the job better. But I see a lot of male live streamers that sell handbags also. Please, welcome to join in. Okay, this Premium Mall family. Hello. And also, very important is that day when I offered job openings in. Hello.
Name on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I'm on YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, what's your name on YouTube?
YouTube. Okay. 1M65.
1M65.
M65.
65. Okay, I'm coming in your life.
Thank you. All right. So I got more fans. Sorry. It's young boys. Okay. Yeah, there's base plus commission. Yes. Yes. So the other one is that on SS Digital, the day when I asked for people to apply for the job, I gave my wrong email. SS should be spelled as SS Digital, spelled as ACCSS. But never mind. When you send me a resume for digital sales person, just send your resume to luchengchuan@gmail.com. Okay? Okay, luchengchuan@gmail.com. I got a more supporter now. Some little boys, yes. All right, cool. Hello. Yes. Okay, good. Good to see you. All right, cool. Today, the talk is quite critical because I see a signal that the market has been crashing quite a lot, right? What? They're crashing quite a lot, but I sense that there's this strong possibility that the market may now has bottomed up. Whether is it like that or like that, it's hard to say. But I'm gonna give you why I think the market is gonna go up. Now I could be very wrong in this, okay? I could be very wrong in this, and it is a dangerous remark to make because if I make this remark and it continue to crash, then I have no credibility. But life you gotta take a bet sometimes, right? So this is me talking about, okay, what I call the market is bottoming. The market is bottoming, and I fired some shots yesterday. This is a big disclaimer. Sorry, this is a big disclaimer. I know I say it many times. Every time I say it, this is not a guidance for you to buy or sell. It's for entertainment, for education. Okay, you make your own decision. I'm sharing you what I think and what I'm going to do. I didn't tell you what you should do. Okay. So yesterday, the U.S. government released the CPI report. Year on year, that means June this year to respect the last June, it has went up by 9.1%. 9.1%. Okay. And initially, when this news came out, it was so big because it was a lot more than last month. Last month was 8.6, now it's 9.1. The stock market immediately boosh. But as I watch and I watch, then I said, wow, good time. So I fire a shot in. I want to fire a shot in, but you know what? It went like that. It went up straight away. So I buy, the market went up. Then I change my price higher, and the market went up. And change my price higher, the market went up. Eventually, I set my price so high so that whatever it hit. So eventually, I got in. But my point of driving is that yesterday night was a big crash. Not say big, a kind of a crashy. Then market rebounded. Essentially, okay, there was no panic. When the 8.6% happened, there was such a huge panic. But this time around, there was no panic. At 9.1%, there was no panic. The market recovered. In fact, yesterday, almost like break even. So basically, I came to this conclusion. Essentially, I think the market has believed that inflation has peaked already. Inflation has peaked. So tonight, I was looking at the market is it's kind of down, but it's not big down. It's like down, like kind of like yeah. So really, this was the market yesterday. It crashed initially, then recover, and then go ding. Nasdaq, S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So this is a very interesting sign that the market has absorbed all the news already. So even there's a big news come, big crash, nobody gives a shit, okay? Why is it so? Because the CPI report is a lagging indicator. It lags behind what's happening in the real world right now. Those who come to YouTube, please, everyone, you give a like, okay? So basically, when they measure the information during June, they collect all the data. They don't wait until the last day in June. They gather all the data throughout the month. But you know what? In June, something big happened, which I spent quite a few sessions telling all of you already. In June, there was very, very fierce decline in quite a lot of the commodity prices. Okay? So basically, the CPI for June is what I call a lagging indicator. It lags, it's too slow, too ban already. It's a lagging indicator, and it failed to capture the latest inflationary signals, right? And that's a very important thing. So a lot of people initially, when they knee-jerk react, I found that there's a lot of friction, a lot of misinformation. But when the whole dust settles, it's very clear that the market already absorbed all this news. Starting in somewhere mid-June or early June, mid-June, the commodity prices and oil prices are all falling. I talk about it for many rounds, so I don't want to talk too much. But all this information are not captured in the June CPI. Okay, so look at these headlines here. Falling commodity prices, which means that the worst of rising inflation is nearly over. Right? That's a very important information. And then the oil prices has also gone down. US gasoline prices are finally falling. Okay, so all these are real indicators that prices are falling right now, which is very important. And actually, there's a Morningstar actually said this. Did the June CPI report mark peak inflation? So could this be the highest inflation ever? Okay, no, sorry. Could this be the top of the inflation, the highest the inflation can ever go? Those on YouTube, please give a like. If you don't give a like, the video will not be promoted. Okay, I think it's only fair, right? Reciprocity. I give you insight, you give me a like, right? Not too much I ask for, right? Those on YouTube, you could do the same as well. Okay, especially on YouTube, it really matters a lot. The June report, let me read to you. Okay, the June report will almost certainly mark the peak in inflation, as food and energy prices are set to fall sharply in the next month report. So in July, the CPI is most likely going to come down. Okay, and Morningstar chief economists actually say this: the uptick in inflation was driven heavily by food and energy prices, but food and energy prices have plummeted in July, which will show up in the next CPI report. Okay, this is exactly what I said will happen, and this is happening. I'm not the only one that's going to say this. I think that the stock market has bottomed. I could be very wrong in this, so don't get me wrong, okay? I could be very wrong in this because many things could still happen. But I'm not the only one to say this. Jim Cramer, a very famous TV show host of Mad Money, actually say this, okay? He said that 13th of July will be the bottom. Now, that's a bit too bold a statement. He said that the market will soon bounce and there'll be a strong rally throughout late August. Strong rally throughout late August. I have a strong same thinking as Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer is a famous finance show host. Okay, and I'm not the only one who say that. And Jim Cramer is not the only one who say that. Wharton professor Jeremy Siegel yesterday also came out and said this. He says that most of the inflation are behind us. And if you watch the entire video interview, he actually said this. He was being asked by the show host, what do you think will happen in the second half? He said that there's going to be a huge rebound. Okay, there's going to be a huge rebound. So it's just not me, Mr. Lu, saying this, but these are very famous people, very good. Professor Jeremy Siegel is a very, very famous economist in Wharton University, University of Pennsylvania. Very, very famous. I used his textbook when I was a student. Okay? But I think that all these signals are pointing very, very clear. Okay? So I don't know what you all think. You all can give me some comments later. We can have a discussion. I don't want to go. But yesterday, so early this month, I already fired one shot. I can't remember I fired how much. I fired one shot already. I think about 50,000 or something like that. I can't remember. I fired on Away, the travel ETF or something like that. So yesterday I fired two shots. Okay, I fired 100,000. One shot went into Endowers using my CPF OA. One shot I used cash. Okay, I fired two shots. So this month, usually I fire 100k, but this month I fire 150k. I'm tempted to fire much more, but I guess that I got to discipline myself and try not to fire too much. Okay, so I firmly believe it I'm not saying you should believe, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm really firing more shots, and I'm tempted to fire at least one more shot for this month, seeing how the market reacts and things like that. Okay, so I I intend, if I prepared close to $1 million, so I prepared to fire up to 12 months, thinking that this will be a long way to go. But I got a feeling I don't have so much time to wait, so I gotta speed up some of my shots. So I'm gonna fire more and more into it. And you see, some people say, wow, Mr. Lu is very rich. Some of you all buy big cars, some of you buy big houses, condo, landed property. That's one reason why Mr. Lu stay in HDB. So I live a very humble and simple life. So I got money for times like this to fire. Okay? Yes, so it's very important that I share with you that this is what I believe. I can be wrong, I can be wrong, but it's okay. Then I continue to buy some more. I don't fire everything into it. I don't unload $500,000 into it. I fire more, but it doesn't mean that I fire all. Okay, this is how I structure my entire investment strategy. Okay, so someone in my Telegram group has compiled all my shots, okay, into a. And for those people interested to join my Telegram group, I think just go to, just type, for those people on YouTube, you can go to my Telegram group, 1865 Singapore or something like that. For those who on Facebook, I think you can type 1M65 TG plus 1. 1M65 TG plus 1. So he compiled all my screenshots of my shots. And I think to date, I fired close to 400K into the US market already. Okay, it's still not enough. It's still not enough. Okay, I need to fire more, but I'm not going to fire all at one shot. Traditionally, over all these big crashes, I usually fire $1 into it. So I thought it's important that I hope that this market don't rebound too fast, to be frank. I hope it goes like that. Then I can space it on fire. It's very scary to go like that during COVID. COVID went like that, Then I got to take a buy on the rise. I hate buying on the rise. Yeah. So it's very exciting to see this kind of situation. This is like a very good opportunity for me. Okay. So my biggest concern is a rapid rebound. Okay, a rapid rebound. A strong and rapid rebound, too fast. The last time that happened was during COVID. COVID, the rebound was so fast I couldn't catch in time. I think a lot of people couldn't catch in time. So I actually, have to buy on the rise. So COVID, I bought on the rise. So this time around, I'm going to space it out. Okay. So I unload close to 40% of what I intend. I got another 60% to go. I'm slowly unloading. What I'm sharing with you is what I believe. The signals are all there. I'm taking actions right now. Okay, you decide for yourself what you want to do. I'm not advising you what to do. Okay, cool. So the key takeaway is this. Okay, of this today's talk. I really share with you how Temasek invested, and for those people who haven't watched the Temasek talk, please go and watch it. It's very important. They're all in my YouTube channel. You can go to my 165 YouTube channel and watch how Temasek does it. Market crashes are rare opportunities for me and many investors. Okay, Temasek invests a lot during market crashes. Warren Buffett invests a lot during crashes. I invest a lot during market crashes, because I get to invest cheap. Okay. Second thing is that I know I won't be able to catch the right at the bottom of the market. I won't be able to catch the right bottom. So therefore, I'm phasing out my buying and spacing out my buying. We will not be able to catch the bottom. Okay. So for me, being able to buy at signs of bottom is good. So right now, I will be frank with you. There are strong signs of market bottoming, so there's a very strong urge for me to increase my phase of buying. Okay, there's strong urge, but I'm holding back. So this is a great time for me. So I wanted to share with you. Okay. So thank you. It's a very short sharing. In 20 minutes I finish it. This is the first time. All my social media links are there. Follow me most closely on my YouTube channel, okay, and my Telegram channel. This is where most of the action happen. Okay, let's take some questions right now, shall we? Okay, any question and comments? But if Russia stop oil supply to Europe, will it cause oil prices go up? Yes, it will. Okay, but I don't think Russia will do that unless they're mad. Okay, and on the other hand, there's a lot of alternate supplies coming in right now. Okay, yes, hello, Wei Xiang, good to see you. Okay, just curious, where do you search for these insights? Wall Street Business Time. I watch a lot of YouTube channels. I watch, read a lot of articles. They're all over the place. And then not to forget, I'm economist. I'm an economist by training. So all these things have become second nature to me. So I could see certain insight. Do you think the semiconductor shortage is ending? Yes, I do believe in that for two reasons. Number one is that I got friends in the semi and the electronic space. The semiconductor wait is not so long now. Second is that the news report are all showing as well. Okay, yes. So I don't know why the Fed increased the rate by 1%. No, the Fed did not increase the rate of 1%. I think this time around the Federal Reserve will increase the rate by maximum 0.75%. I don't think it will increase by 1% because if I can see, Professor Jeremy Siegel can see, Jim Cramer can see, the whole stock market can see, everybody can see that the prices are really falling. Are they meant to go increase? Yeah. You say like that, better delay in buying resale house and buy S&P 500. No, your house is a primary need. You must get it fulfilled. Your S&P 500 is for long term. You got to buy that and hold it for 20, 30 years, you know. So I wouldn't. Can we buy call option now? I don't like option puts. All these are leverage. I don't like leverage in a very dangerous market like this. It's still a very volatile market. It could go like that, you know, and you could die in the process. So I don't encourage people to play leverage. Okay, very dangerous. Okay. Any other question? There are 234 of you. Can you all please give a like on YouTube? Okay. Any other questions? No questions? Okay, good. Okay, so now it's 12:20 already, a bit too late. Do you think China will open up soon? China open up, especially if they open up the borders with dead. The whole inflation will explode again. That's one of the things that can happen. You're welcome, Jeffrey. Okay. Any more questions? I'll wait for 1 or 2 more minutes. If not, I'll call it a day. If it does, how will it affect rising? Yes, it will. If China open up, I think the inflation will explode again. Then the Fed will have to increase. The Fed will increase more interest, and then the whole thing will start again. Yeah, very, very painful. Okay, very, very painful. All right, cool. I fired one shot today. Wow, SY tank, good. Okay, good for you. Not my advice, I didn't advise you. You fire yourself, Aviation industry picking up, yes. Yes, please give like, thank you. China eventually will open up, of course. But I hope that you will open up only when the whole inflation is being curtailed. Okay? Good. Okay. Alright, okay. So, it's my 6th shot. Oh, you fired more shots than I did. I think I fired 7 shots or 6 shots. I can't remember. This month, there's a good chance I'll fire 1 more shot and then that's it. Okay? Would you invest in SSB or just... I didn't invest in SSB at all. I think I got enough money in CPF, so I don't think I need to buy this anymore. Yes, stop like, good night to you, yes. Okay. Alright, good, okay. Alright, good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a short sharing, but it's very important sharing. Those people on YouTube, before you go, please give a like. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'll say goodbye I'll say goodbye to Facebook. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. See you. Bye. Okay, on YouTube. All right, thank you guys. Okay, we'll see you. We'll see you in 1 or 2 days time. Okay. All right. Good night. Okay. Okay. Good night. Good night, everybody on YouTube. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Good night, Leon. Good night, Wei Xiang. Okay, and Kenny. Good night to you. Okay. I'm gonna please give a like before you go. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Good night. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. QI. Bye bye.